With that down, let's move on to main topic number 2. And our second main topic today gets sent in to us by Quirky Joe. And Quirky Joe writes, "Hey John, hope you're keeping well in these dark times. I am, thank you so much. So, Paddington 3 is happening. Studiocanal representatives have told Variety that they are working very hard on film 3 with the utmost craft and care. Although Paul King will not likely return to direct, he mentioned he wouldn't direct a 3, but he would be involved. I love that bear, and look forward to seeing more, so I think this is good news." All right, thanks a lot for sending this in. And listen, whenever I talk about Paddington, this has to be mentioned. I remember when the first Paddington was coming out, and the trailer was okay. I mean, the trailer was cute. It was certainly cute. But, John Schnepp and I were both like, whatever. So anyway, John Schnepp and I go to the press screening of it, right? Just one of those things. It's not a movie we're really interested in, but we're going to go cover it. And both John Schnepp and I, the King of the Sweaties and I, walked out and went, "What the F? That was awesome. That was awesome. The Paddington is so good." And guess what? Paddington 2, just as good. Paddington 2, just as good. It is so amazing. I mean, seriously, these are two. It's not, the type of film that you'd figure people like us, like we like our, brutal violence. We want our gratuity. We love our filthy. We love our comic book movies. We love our sci-fi. Paddington, listen, I've said this before. I will say it again. I've been saying this for a long time. Long before they ever said they were going to do Paddington 3. I've always said, if they do a Paddington 3, and if it's on the same level as the first 2 Paddingtons, you are honestly talking about a trilogy that legitimately belongs in the conversation of the top 5 trilogies of all time.
That's just huge.
It's just that good. They're just that high quality. The charm and the heart and the warmth and the humor and the fun, it's just all there. And it's beautifully done. Anyway, this comes to us from the folks over at Variety who writes, "Paddington 3, a new entry in the beloved movie series, is in active development," representatives from Studiocanal have told Variety. "We can confirm Studiocanal is working very hard on film 3 with the utmost craft and care, as with film 1 and 2. Last week in an interview on BBC Radio 2's The Zoe Ball Breakfast Show, Paddington star Hugh Bonneville, that everybody remembers from Downton Abbey, said there was forward momentum on the project and that it was somewhere on the horizon. And again, this comes to us from Variety. I'll tell you what, I am so on board for this. I mean, if you had told me 1 week before seeing the first Paddington, "Hey, John, in a couple of years, we're going to be talking about Paddington 3. You're going to be talking about a potential top 5 greatest trilogy of all time," I would say you are...
Paddington's not really going to be on your radar.
You are smoking the good stuff if you are telling me that. If you are saying that, you are clearly on something. But it's so good. I cannot believe how excited I got about a movie about a stupid stuffed bear. I cannot believe it, but I am. I'm super excited for this. I think this sounds great. Aaron, you had a chance to hear about this. What do you think?
Well, as you know, I was watching the trailers for the first 2 Paddingtons before the show because I did not see them.
You're not alone. A lot of people haven't watched it because it doesn't look like it's for a lot of us.
But also, I think that one of my fatal character flaws, and I have many, I will admit, but one of my fatal character flaws is I have this this problem of categorizing animated films and films like Paddington with, the CGI characters. I feel like there's a part of me that judges, wanting to watch them as an adult. It almost feels like, oh, well, that's not something that you should be wasting your time with. That's for children. And I don't know where that voice comes from, because I realize that every single time that I watch an animated film or, a film like Paddington, it fills me with so much warmth and goodness and happiness. But meanwhile, I'm like, no, why isn't someone getting stabbed? Why isn't someone getting, killed? Why isn't someone breaking into the house? Why isn't someone crying or dying? And I realized, we can't all have sharp edges all the time. We have to, as film fans, and if we're going to say that we're film fans, we can't just want to watch one kind of movie or one kind of television show. It can't all be this serious, heavy, Oscar-worthy drama every single time, or like these badass, powerful, wild action movies all the time. it's really nice as a film fan to have your sharp edges, round out a little bit, and to watch a movie that just fills you with warm fuzzies and goodness, and to use one of my new vocabulary words, warms the cockles of your heart, which means ventricles. So that's where I feel like Paddington comes in. And I've been watching a lot of really hard stuff lately, stuff that makes me angry and, gritty. And I think that now I'm ready to start smiling a little bit more. I think we all need some more smiles times, as Tom likes to say. So this is actually something that I'm going to binge this weekend. Knowing that Paddington 3 is on the horizon, I'm going to go 1 and 2 back to back, and I'm going to snuggle with Joey, who looks like a bear anyway. But yeah, I mean, just from the first look of his face when he's looking at the 2 toothbrushes on the first trailer, trying to figure out what to do with them, and then just shoves them in his ears, I go, you're just so snuggly. So yeah, warm fuzzy time, everybody. Go out and warm those cockles of your heart.
It's nonsense how excited I can't believe I'm excited about a movie. Third movie about a superhero, but there it is. Question is, guys, what do you think about this news about them doing a Paddington 3? Maybe you never did see, because honestly, it doesn't look like a film for a lot of us. So I would understand if you've never seen Paddington 1 or 2. If you have, are you excited about this idea of a third one? Jump down into the comments section below and let us know your thoughts. Okay, guys,